just give me like a welcome, not anything long. I just need to check the mic section. Mic check or something like that.
Siegel High School. Welcome here to Siegel High School.
I have just been informed that we are shooting for a 7:45 kickoff tonight. We will be starting to kick off around 7:45.
7:45. Oh, he was telling me.
It might be worth
It'll work.
birthday. I literally told you that. You're like, oh. I did. They were trying to treat you. And I'm sure they still You're 6'7".
Captains tonight for Clarksville, number 20, Bryson Ellison, number 44, Max Cunningham, number 52, Caden Gateway, number 54, Dan Dyke. Number 6, number 2, Corey Jennifer, number 17, Nathaniel Haynes, number 28, Raven Albea, and number 7, David Barlow. Siegel won the toss in the first and second half. Clarksville will receive the first game as Siegel will defend the Southeast zone. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ken Nolan Stadium on the campus of Siegel High School for tonight's football contest between the Wildcats of Clarksville and your Siegel Stars. At this time, we ask you to please stand and honor our country as the Siegel High School junior ROTC presents the colors. Presenting the national colors is Cadet Captain Dennis Patel. National Guard, Cadet Captain Nelly Figueroa. State Flag, Cadet Captain John Jacobus. The State Guard, Cadet Captain Chase Robertson. Playing our national anthem tonight will be the Siegel High School marching band. As we're waiting to get started, now would be a great time to stop by the concession stand and get your pregame food. Hamburger, hot dogs, nachos, funnel cake, fried Oreos, your favorite candy products, Coca-Cola products. Please stop by and say hi to Bucky down there and we'll see you are.
Just cans.
Please be advised that blinking lights and flashing effects will be used during tonight's game. These may affect individuals who are sensitive to light. We want all of our guests to enjoy the game safely, so please take any necessary precautions. Thank you. And enjoy the game.
Wondering why we're not started yet? You know why we're not started? Because
Welcome here to Siegel High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where the Clarksville High Wildcats are going to be taking on the Siegel Stars. My name is Aiden Davis. I'm here joined with Jonathan Bowie. Jonathan, how you doing on this fine evening?
I'm doing pretty good, buddy. We have a pretty long delay tonight, but honestly, we had a nice little flyover as you've seen it back at home. But feeling good, man.
So the delay is because of a second bus delay that has the head coach of the Wildcats, Isaac Shelby, on it. As we wait on his arrival here is what we're waiting on for kickoff. So we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have kickoff ready for you guys at home here on Middle Tennessee Sports.
took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. But I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah. I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. And if I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. You call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. You took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up and put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman.
Probably dead. Leaving here today after
2J Grill is your neighborhood spot.
Welcome here to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We are at the beautiful Siegel High School as your Clarksville High Wildcats are taking on the Stars of Siegel. We had a little bit of a delay. If you saw on the broadcast earlier, Coach Shelby running onto the field. And the Wildcats are starting things off here. They're going to return this one. It's going to be Jamarcus Watkins back deep to return. 7:45 kickoff here as A.B. Tapia for the Stars will kick things off.
Kathy is set to kick off.
After a bit of theatrics from the Stars at fireworks for the pregame walkout.
Yeah, that was something else. We're welcome to Metro.
As it kicks up and away, this one's going to land at the 5. It's going to land out of bounds there.
He goes out of bounds.
And so the Wildcats will have good starting field position here.
Parkville will get the ball up the 40-yard line. First and 10.
So the ball roll out of bounds at the 3-yard line. So we'll see the Wildcats start things off here on offense. And the ball will be placed at the 35.
Ball will be started at the Clarksville 35.
Looking at this Wildcat offense for this week, same lineups here. Well, new formation here. Now we have Max Cunningham coming in at tight end here, number 44, bottom of your screen. Also at the bottom of the screen is number 7, Jamarcus Watkins. At the top of your screen is number 8, Morgan Padilla. I believe number 10, Kanan Norton.
As this is going to be a give up the middle, that's Ellington. He'll fall forward for 4 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats. As Kanan Norton ends up a little hobbled there, he'll get off to the sideline on his own power. And so Coley Reynolds will come into the game at the top of your screen here. Wildcats onto the ball quickly. It's going to be a jet handoff to Jamarcus Watkins. Jamarcus Watkins finds a seam, cuts it up the middle of the field, past midfield right there. And he's got enough for a Wildcat first down. So that ball is spotted at the 49-yard line, and just like that, the Wildcats are in Star territory. Pledger gives this one to Avari. Avari, they'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll maybe give him a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats here.
Looking at last week, number 0, Vari Galbraith, and number 7, Jamarcus Watkins' run game was phenomenal. I guess my 2 players of the game were definitely them 2 gentlemen right there. Tonight, hopefully see number 20, Bryson Ellington, get in this end zone also.
As Jamarcus comes in motion, it's going to be a give up the middle. Stops right there for 2. It's going to be 3rd and about 6 for the Wildcats. Wildcats quickly on the ball here. It's going to be a keeper by Pledger. Pledger's going to pitch it to Jamarcus. Jamarcus down the sideline, makes a man miss. He's tackled from behind there, however, he got a first down. So the Wildcats keep this drive alive.
About 8 yards, first down, Wildcat.
And also, we are in a new environment. We have a new school in our region now. We're playing against Siegel High School, and we're also on a new field. We're playing on turf, I believe. Oh, looking at the replay here. See Jamar.
As here's a give to Avari Galbraith. Avari Galbraith gives a stiff arm to one man, cuts it up into midfield. Avari Galbraith still on his feet. Good for a first down.
Good for 11 yards and another first down for the Wildcat.
As we'll take a look here at this replay of Avari Galbraith. And that play, he gets met in the backfield immediately. Just breaks the tackle. And gets enough for the first down. Ball at the 19-yard line. It's going to end around handoff to Jamarcus. Jamarcus puts his shoulder down. He'll get 5 on that carry. And so we see head coach Isaac Shelby run onto the field, and he's keeping the same mentality for his offense as he's not wasting any time getting plays onto the field.
And as he should. Number 1 coach in Clarksville High School football with the most career wins, and just a whole bunch of stat lines too as a head coach.
Here's a give up the middle to Bryson Ellington. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats.
3rd down 5.
Some guys to watch on the Stars defense is that big defensive lineman, number 77.
Is There's going to be a give up the middle to Ellington. Ellington puts his shoulder down, has enough for the first down. They'll give him 8 on that carry.
Picked up about 7, first down, Clarksville.
And so the Wildcats with another first down. Pledger now. And around give to Jamarcus. Jamarcus stiffs up the man down to the ground.
My God.
Puts his shoulder down, and it takes the entire Stars defense to finally bring him down.
Wow.
After a gain of about 3, maybe 4, it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Wildcats here.
Tackle by Waco. 3rd down, 5.
Wildcats now slowing things down. They can get a first down without getting the touchdown here. Pledger keeps it, pitches forward. It's on the ground. They're going to call that a fumble on the field. That pitch did look like it went forward.
What the freak?
Lights go out here. And Siegel. As
Yo,
I'm not sure about you guys at home. We were not expecting the lights to start going on and off for a turnover there. So they'll take it back here up in the booth. And so we'll see the Wildcat defense, coached by Taylor Stanley, take the field after the turnover in the red zone for the Wildcats. It's going to be a trips formation at the bottom of your screen for the Stars. Quarterback gets the play from the sideline here as the Stars communicate using hand signals from the sideline. It's Justin Remkus, the quarterback. Here's going to be a give up the middle. Tackled immediately there by the Wildcats.
No gain on the play. 2nd down, 10.
And so we take a look at the defensive starters for the Wildcats here. We got Elijah Ligon on the D line with Hollywood in the middle. Bryson Ellington opposite of Hollywood. His running back here goes in motion. It's a pass. It's going to be a screen. No, it's a slant there. Reception by number 8, Jackson Zeltner. As they set up the bubble screen at the bottom of your screen right there. So point man sneaks through for a slant. That's going to be good for a first down. So now Remkus back up to the line, running back to his right. It's going to be another pass. Immediate pressure. He's just going to throw this one away.
Pass incomplete. 2nd down, 10.
Pressure there by Jacques, the freshman defensive lineman.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy right there.
Now there's a conversation by the White Hat to see if they'll throw the flag for intentional grounding. And yes, he does throw it. Dominic Howard, our White Hat for tonight, is call intentional grounding here. And so that's going to back the Stars offense up. It's going to be a loss of down as well. It should be
a loss of down. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It should be 2nd and 22.
Looking at our defense tonight, at a linebacker core, as you see, we got our number 44, Max Cunningham, back at Mike linebacker. Still number 16, number 12, Dawson Smith, and Caden Farrow. Out there on your outside protection, we have number 4, Carter Pleasure, number 7, Jamarcus Watkins, number 14, big hitter, White Wooden, and on the far side, number 2, Joshua Anderson. We also have number 0, Avari Gaba.
As Remkus now back at the line, running back goes in motion at the bottom of your screen. He'll look to throw, looking, rolled out to his left. He's going to dump it down to his running back. Incomplete there. Avari Galbraith in coverage. Intended receiver was Braylon Albia. And so now it's going to be 3rd and long after their turnover by the Wildcats here. It's 3rd and 22 for the Stars. And you bring up Max Cunningham last week. He was out with an injury. However, his replacement, Nate Parada, led the team in tackles. I was able to talk to defensive coordinator Taylor Stanley before the game, and he said that expect to see some Nate Parada out there as he's just borderline, you can't take him off the field.
He doesn't want to come off the field.
Remkes will look to throw once more. It's going to shoot, intercepted by Max Cunningham. Max Cunningham is into the end zone for a pick 6. Right as we were talking about his replacement,
so
Nate Parada, Max Cunningham says, "Don't forget about me. I'm back."
And a beautiful pressure from number 60, Hollywood Johnson. And that's a way to get off the bus, Coach Shelby. You're running in off the field 45 minutes after the original kickoff, and we're back on this field making plays, and we're getting in that end zone.
As Remkus just throws it right to Cunningham in there for the pick 6.
That's beautiful defense right there. You can't get better than that one.
Now for the point after attempt is Owen Richards. However, a little bit of odd formation. We saw this last week as the Wildcats accept the long snapper will go to the left. And now they're come back in normally here. Pledger, hold, Richards, kick is up, and the kick is good. So because of the pick 6 by Max Cunningham is how the Wildcats get their first points of the ball game. It's Wildcats 7 here, Siegel Stars nothing. And we'll take another look at this pick 6. Beautiful sideline view right there. Keep your eyes on number 44. Just flashes in right in front of the football and walks into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Wildcats will kick things off here.
Go ahead.
At that point, as a quarterback, if you're a Remkus, you just got to throw that ball into the ground right there. You can't throw it
for sure
to the opposing team.
For sure. And that was just a well-executed vision there by number 44, Max Cunningham. I mean, you just can't get better than that one. He's a guy that doesn't get a lot of recognition for what he do, but he's filling some big shoes. Also at linebacker. Also last year, looking at your Mike linebacker, Jack Stein, who led the Wildcats in tackles and tackle for losses also. So, job well done, Max.
Condensed kick formation here for the Wildcats as Richards claps his hands and spreads it out to a normal formation. Richards' kick is towards the sideline. That's going to land at the 15-yard line and go out of bounds at around the 10. So the Stars will start at the 35 here. You never really know what Coach Conway and that special teams unit will do on kickoffs here, so it's always interesting to see, as unfortunately that one goes out of bounds. So the Stars will have good field position to start. Remkus will have to look to bounce back after throwing the pick 6. He started off his day 1 for 1 off the slant completion. After that, the Stars decided to go pass. And unfortunately, the pick 6 by Max Cunningham.
I feel like with the Stars defense here, I mean, Clarksville is coming into this in a metro school where they're mostly looking for athletes. They're looking for people that are going to throw the ball. They want to catch the ball, that's being thrown to them. So
Remkus will look to throw. He'll step up, has a man over the middle of the field. That's number 8, tackle there by number 14, Wyatt Wooten. Jackson Zeltner, with his second reception of the day, moves the Stars offense to midfield.
Like I said before, this is just not a team that we don't see a lot of teams in the past years that like to throw the ball a lot, rather than a lot of metro schools are playing this season. So,
offset running back, quarterback's left. He's going to be a give up the middle here, wrapped up by Carter Pledger. As Braylon Albia on the running back will move the change for the Stars. And so now Siegel looking to continue to drive this football downfield. As here's another give up the middle tripped up there. He'll fall forward for 3.
Picks up 2. Taking down 8.
Albia
3.
seems to be the workhorse back for the Stars. So now Remkus running back to his right, 2 receivers top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. He'll give this one up the middle. Tackled there by number 12, Dawson Smith. We'll see where they spot this ball. It looks like they might have enough for a first. Looks like they'll be about 2 yards short. You're taking a look at the tackle by number 12, Dawson Smith here.
Just another guy that's filling shoes from last year. Well, he was also in the linebacker core, but now he's an inside linebacker, but he's making plays for both offense and defense this season. So, well done, number 12.
Remkus now gets the line. Also to the line of scrimmage, gets the play from the sideline. Remkus. There'll be a give up the middle, and that hole is clogged up by the Wildcat defense. We'll see where they'll spot this football.
1 yard. So bring up 4th down 1.
Look like it's going to be a gain of 1. So it's going to be 4th and 1 for the Stars. They'll likely keep their offense out here. On the carry right there was Albia once more. And so Remkus and the Stars offense will stay out here. 4th and 1. As the ball is snapped off of Remkus' leg, and the Wildcats recover. Caden Farrell on the recovery. Remkus wasn't ready for the snap. It bounced off of his leg, and the Wildcats take over at the 36-yard line.
I just want to say, listen, number 16, young guy, started off the season here, making plays on offense and defense now, but now look at him on this play right here. You see him on the left side of your screen here. Just making a call out. He's seen the ball. He goes after it, putting his body on the line for his team. And that's what is a leader right there for the Wildcats.
So the Stars offense stalled after the turnover right there. And it's the Wildcat offense back out there. It's going to be a give up the middle to Ellington. Ellington falls forward for 3, maybe 4 here. And it's going to be 2nd and medium for the Wildcats. Wildcats last time on offense got all the way into the red zone, fumble off of a pitch. As Caden Pledger was trying to pitch the ball to Jamarcus Watkins. First points of the game, if you're just joining us now, came courtesy of a Max Cunningham pick 6.
See new receivers out there, number 18, Colin Reynolds, number 13, Cooper Rotel.
As Jamarcus Watkins receives the jet handoff, Jamarcus Watkins down the sideline. Has enough for a first down. Shoved out of bounds by a Stars defender. So the Wildcat offense continues to be productive here to start. Take another look at this play right here as Jamarcus Watkins comes across your screen. Just a little stutter step to the linebacker right there and gets enough for the first down.
That's a guy that started off the season kind of slow, but we've seen him revving up around week 4, week 5 here, getting plays on both sides of the ball too, and running the ball like it's nothing.
And he's a give up the middle to Galbraith. Galbraith not going down, forcing the pile forward. And he'll get 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats here. We haven't seen any passes yet from the Wildcats. We know that's something new that we've installed into the offense. But when the run game's working like this, why pass the ball? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's right. That's what we're coming in to show with these national teams here. Just because we're Clarksville and we're heavy, run-heavy team don't mean we can put some points on the board here.
As now here's another give up the middle. Carrying the ball, keep pushing.
And as you see, backs that want to run the ball.
Wildcats just being the more physical team here to start. That was Galbraith on the carry.
See, here's
3rd and short. The Wildcats here will call timeout And we'll take a timeout here as well. With 1:04 left in the first quarter, it's a 3rd and 2 when we come back here on Middle Tennessee Sports. Welcome back here to Siegel High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's a 7-0 ball game. And it's a 3rd and 2 for your Wildcats. They just crossed midfield. Pledger give up the middle to Galbraith. He's met in the backfield, and he'll lose a yard. It's going to be 4th and 3. We'll see what the Wildcats decide to do here. Here in plus territory, it looks like head coach Isaac Selby will kick his offense out. We'll see if there's actually a play called here. It's 3 receivers at the top of your screen. 4th and 3.
That's offsides for
And
sure.
now,
Yes, sir.
flags fly. It's going to be offsides on Siegel, and the Wildcats are gifted a first down there. Something that is really not talked about often is Coach Selby's ability just to get free first downs. We see that probably twice, 2-3 times a game. Well, he sends somebody in motion, and then the defense jumps off sides, and it gives them a fresh set of downs.
I feel that's what they're expecting from this wing T offense here. They're expecting us to put a guy in motion. I mean, you see it in their plays, even from last year. So,
as now it's a jet handoff to Morgan Padilla. Morgan Padilla will get 4 yards there. So now there's 10 seconds left. That's probably the last play of the first quarter. And so just like that, it's a 7-0 ball game here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We return. It's the start of the second quarter of action on Middle Tennessee Sports.
There's a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming out, we can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, knocking out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. Every spotlight, every soundbite, everybody who gave up.
Welcome back here to Siegel High School at the start of the second quarter of action. I'm Aiden Davis, joined here by Jonathan Bowie as the Wildcat offense is moving. As you see 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. It's going to be a keeper by Pledger. No, Pledger will look to give it to Avari Galbraith. He'll lose a yard. So it will be 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats here.
It's going to bring up 3rd down, 8.
Here at the beautiful Siegel High School. As you can tell, the school has a lot of money. We saw a fly-in by a helicopter to deliver the game ball.
Listen.
We saw pregame fireworks. We're at a turf field.
You know, I don't. When we come to Nashville now, I just don't know what to expect at this point. Overton was expecting us on the highway. know the airport.
As Galbraith will get about a yard. It's going to be 4th and 7 for the Cats here.
Down and 8 for the Wildcats.
As we'll see what Coach Shelby elects to do with his offense. They are past midfield. Coach Shelby likes to be aggressive after he gets past midfield. As it looks like he'll keep the offense out here for now. Last 4th down, we saw no play. Drew the defense off sides. As Pledger will look to throw for the first time today. It's going to be a catch to Jamarcus Watkins. Jamarcus Watkins looks to be short of the first down. He'll gain 2. So the Star offense will take over here.
Turnover on down. First is Siegel.
We'll take over at the 38-yard line of the Wildcats here. As that was Pledger's first completion of the day on his first pass attempt. As the run game has been working for the Wildcats all day. As we said earlier, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we'll see Remkus and the Stars offense come back out onto the field. Remkus hands this one off. Cutting upfield is number 28. That's Albia on the carry. He'll get 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Stars. Remkus now. Will look to throw. Has a man. That ball is caught behind the line of scrimmage there. Tackled immediately, though, by Jamarcus Watkins. Reception made by number 8, Jackson Zeltner, who's been the primary receiver for Remkus today. It's just going to be a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and about 7 here for the Stars. Tight end going in motion. Remkus will look to throw. Looking, rolling out to his right. Under pressure, going backwards, and he'll toss this one away.
Pass is incomplete.
As that pass was incomplete. So it's going to be 4th down, and it looks like the Stars will run on the punt unit. So a quick 3 and out by the Stars offense after the Wildcats went forward on 4th down. And just like that, the Wildcats looked to get back on offense. A.B. Tapia, the punter for the Stars, for the Wildcats returning. It's Jamarcus Watkins.
You know, that's one thing you don't expect coming from Wildcats is that 3 down front. Your D-line coached up by Coach Conway for the Wildcats, putting on a lot of pressure there. Oh, see.
Is this punt? Looks like it was blocked there. Could have had a fingertip on it right there as this ball continues to roll. And it's going to roll all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Clarksville High special teams unit almost get a block punt there. But a friendly Stars roll. And the Wildcats will take over at the 20-yard line.
Protecting the land that features home of the top salad field. Visit Taylor Farms at taylorfarms.com.
So now Pledger and the Wildcat offense will run back out there. Pledger's thrown 1 pass. He completed that to Jamarcus Watkins, the leading receiver on the Wildcat offense. As it's a bunch formation at the bottom of your screen. Really just a condensed formation as now Padilla and Jamarcus Watkins go out wide. Pledger will look to throw. Pledger, that ball is above Watkins' head, the intended receiver. So now it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
That was a whole lot of whole lot of turf, I might say, on that backside of Jamarcus' shoulder.
So now the Wildcats quickly back to the line of scrimmage here. Another condensed formation. Looks like Ellington behind Pledger. Pledger gives it off to Padilla. Padilla cutting it back upfield. He'll get 6, maybe 7 yards there.
Very good for about 7 yards.
And so the Wildcats will be in 3rd and short after the 7-yard carry to Padilla. Wildcats right back onto the football. Ellington will line up behind Pledger. Another condensed formation here. Pledger end around hand to Jamarcus Watkins. Jamarcus Watkins make one man miss. Gives one man the stiff arm, saves on his feet, is pushed out of bounds by a Stars defender. Looks like he'll have enough for a first down. He does. So the Wildcats will keep the chains moving here. As we are about to go just under 9 minutes of play in the second quarter in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Wildcats stick with the condensed formation. This time it's Galbraith in the backfield. Pledger will look to throw, has a man, it's Watkins. Watkins, spin move, makes one man, juked inside to the middle field. Looks like it should be a face mask right there. Tackle by Grisham right there. As we take another look at this right here, keep an eye on number 7, Jamarcus Watkins, the reliable receiver for the Cats. As he makes one man miss. Looks like got a hold of the jersey right there more so than the face mask. And now it's an end around handoff to Dawson Smith. Dawson Smith puts his shoulder down, keeps the legs churning, falls forward for a first down. Oh, it looks like he fumbled. Looks like the Stars have the football here. And the Stars do. The Stars will take over here as the light show commences once more. So we'll take another look at this right here. It looks like Dawson Smith just gets the ball taken away from him as he's going down to the ground. As the Stars recover it, they're going to have great field position here. They're going to be at the 43-yard line of the Cats.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance and Dr. Michael George, proudly serving single athlete.
Right. I'm not gonna jinx it at all, but here, you know, but I've been on a hot streak here. You know, I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say, you know, I've been saying this all 6 weeks here now, but this is the momentum started for the Stars. So let's see what this offense will bring us to the Wildcat defense.
Receiver coming across the field in motion. As Remkes will look to throw. Remkes, he's going to take a shot. He has a man deep downfield, right in and out of the hands of number 10, Drew Holster. As he had his man beat. There is laundry in the field. It's going to be a hold against the Stars. So that will back them up 10 yards. It's going to be second and 20. Excuse me, first and 20 here. Ball will now be spotted at the 47-yard line of the Stars. As Drew Holzer had his man beat, Josh Anderson in coverage. Just couldn't bring that football in. However, the penalty would have negated the play anyways. So now Remkes on first and 20. Will look to throw once more. Remkes going on the far sideline. That ball is caught by Jackson Zeltner. So he'll get some of the penalty yardage back there. Now it's going to be second and 11 for the Stars. Jamarcus Watkins in coverage there with the immediate tackle at the catch point there as the Stars now hurrying it up. Remkes sends a man in motion across the formation. Remkes will give this one up off the middle. Tackle right there made by Jacquees, the freshman defensive lineman for the Cats. The running back, Braylon Albia, be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and long here for the Stars. After the holding penalty on the first play of the drive, set them in backwards. Remkes sends a man in motion. He'll look to throw. Remkes rolls out to his left, looking to throw. Downfield, This ball is intercepted by Jamarcus Watkins. Jamarcus Watkins at the 20, tackled at the 25. And the Wildcat offense will take over after Remkes was targeting his reliable receiver, number 8, Jackson Zeltner. Jamarcus Watkins, right place, right time. Phenomenal interception right there. And just like that, the Wildcats will take back over in a 7-0 ball game. Here with 7:14 left in the second quarter. We'll take another look right here.
It's good defense from there from number 7 there. Really checking on the ball, getting to this high point and getting the ball in his hands. Great way to make it back up. They took 2 shots on number 7 in the beginning of this game, and he got it all back in that interception right there.
So now the Wildcat offense will take over at the 25-yard line. It looks like we have a timeout on the field here.
You know, Aiden, there's a lot going on right now. There's so much going on this field right now. We have strobing lights, we have a color guard out there, we have the band still playing. This student section is going crazy. It's just there's a lot going on right now. I can't really focus.
There is a lot going on. There's a lot of noise here at Siegel High School. And it started before the Wildcats even got here with the second bus that was supposed to take the Wildcats to Siegel High School, showed up to Siegel High School to pick up the Wildcats who were still in Clarksville.
They must have known about the strobing lights they had here in the fireworks. Oh, and don't let me forget the fireworks.
And so now the Wildcats. This will be an end-around handoff to Avari Goblin. Wow. Avari Goblin cuts it back to the middle of the field. And he'll get 4, maybe 5 here. Is this going to be second and medium for the Cats offense? We've seen 2 turnovers already here by the Wildcats, 3 if you count the turnover on downs. The lone points on the board come courtesy of the Max Cunningham pick 6 on the Stars' first opening possession. As now Pledger gives this one up the middle. That looks to be Ellington. He'll get 2. So it's going to be 3rd and a long 3 here for the Cats.
Yeah, 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down 3 for the Wildcats.
And so the Wildcats right back onto the line of scrimmage. The dense formation once more. It's Ellington in the backfield behind Pledger. Pledger is going to give it to Ellington. Ellington cuts through for a first down to the middle of the field. He's tackled at the 42-yard line. As Clarksville High School gets another first down there as the clock continues to roll here in the second quarter.
I just want to shout out our center, number 62, Nero Harding. He pushed his defender about 10 to 11 yards forward of the line of scrimmage. What a tackle there. What a pancake there, excuse me.
As Pledger gives this one up the middle to Ellington. He'll get 1, maybe 2. So it's going to be 2nd and long for the Wildcats.
2nd down 9.
It's now Wyatt Diller, the tight end for the Wildcats, checks into the ball game for the first time. As it's Reynolds, the lone receiver at the top of your screen. It's Ellington in the backfield behind Pledger. Watkins goes in motion. Backwards pass is to Watkins. Watkins makes a man miss. Gets back to the middle of the field. Makes another man miss. Continues to go. He's driving his feet forward for a gain of 8. There is a flag in the backfield from right where Pledger was at. It's going to be a hold against the Wildcats. So they should make it 2nd and 18 now. As Dominic Howard calls the hold against the Wildcats. So now the ball will be spotted at the 34-yard line. As we tick just under 5 minutes of play here in the first half at Siegel High School. As Oren, the receiver at the bottom of your screen. As Reynolds at the top. Pledger will look to throw. It's going to be a screen pass to Galbraith. Galbraith cuts it down to the sideline, gets most of the yardage back.
Goes for about 14 yards.
Tiptoeing down the sideline was Galbraith. And so what turned into a second and long becomes third and manageable for the Cats. As we take a look at the replay here, Galbraith looks like he's gonna block, just turns around, receives the catch. Nobody accounting for him. So now it's 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. 13-yard reception for Galbraith. Longest reception of the day for the Cats. As Dawson comes in motion and goes right back to where he was. The Wildcats were trying to catch the Stars defense off sides. Pledger. This will be a keeper for him. He'll look to pitch it. Watkins on the pitch. Watkins makes a man miss. Watkins keeps his feet going. Keeps the pile going. Doesn't go down until whistles are blown. And that's good for a Wildcat first down. As the reliable Jamarcus Watkins, after the pitch by Caden Pledger. As this ball now is at the 36-yard line of the Stars. The Wildcat offense looking to add more points to their total. Zubia end around give to Padilla. Padilla tackled there after a gain of 2. The ball comes out. We'll see who has it. The Stars have it.
Recovered by your Stars.
And so after the Wildcats' long offensive drive right there, they put the ball on the ground. It was Padilla on the fumble. And so now the Stars offense will come out with 3:23 left to play here in the second quarter. So we take another look at this right here, the top of your screen. The ball just came out right there, tackled by number 12, Delvion Ewing.
There's a lot of commotion going on there. I saw there should have been a flag right there holding on from guy holding on Carter Pledger.
As now there seems to be a conversation on the field. Looks like this chain gang hasn't moved from their positioning. So we're having a conversation on the field as the Stars think that it's their football. The Wildcats also think it's their football. Both offenses are actually somewhat on the field. The Wildcats are on their sideline. It looks like they're going to call the runner down. And as we take a look at the replay, Padilla's knees were down. We'll take another look right here as the Wildcats will stay on offense here. Take another look at this right here. Look at number 8. His knees are down as the ball comes out.
Apparently there has been a correction to the call.
So after the conversation, the referees didn't have replay review like how we do up here in the booth. The Wildcats will stay on offense. Two receivers at the bottom of your screen. That's Carter Pledger and Colby Rotel. Pledger, end around handoff to Dawson Smith. Dawson Smith has a lane in front of him. Dawson Smith lowering the shoulder, keeps his feet turning. Has enough for a first down as the Wildcats once more are in the red zone. As now the ball will be placed at the 18-yard line. It's Pledger quickly to the line. End around give to Padilla. Padilla puts the shoulder down, gets 2,
Very good for
maybe 3 yards on the carry there.
possibly 3.
And so it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. Just under 2:30 left to play here in the first half at Siegel High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Nice Pledger. Gives this one up the middle to Galbraith. Galbraith tackled just right after he passes the line of scrimmage for a gain of 2.
First down, 7.
And so now, injured star on the field, as we'll take a break here as they go check on the Siegel High School player. Hopefully he's okay. When we return, it's 3rd and medium for the Wildcats with 2:08 left in the first half on Middle Tennessee Sports.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
Welcome back here to Murfreesboro, Tennessee at Siegel High School. It is the Wildcats who are in the red zone here on a 3rd and 6. The injured star player was able to get up under his own power. And it's going to be a give up the middle to Galbraith. Galbraith keeps his feet turning. He's got enough for a first down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. And so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Wildcats here with just under 2 minutes of play in the first half. No 2-minute timeout here in high school football. As the Wildcats looking to score their first offensive touchdown of the game. As the first points and only points of the game so far came off the Max Cunningham pick 6. Pledger gives it up the middle to Galbraith. Galbraith sprints it out of 1 tackle. He's pushed backwards after he gains 2, maybe 3. And so it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Wildcats. As Pledger, he'll keep this one himself. Pledger into the end zone for a touchdown. Caden Pledger doing it by himself with just under a minute of play left. Makes it a 2-score game now here for the Wildcats. If the end of the first half here, Caden Pledger from 3 yards out. We'll take a look at the replay after the extra point. As now Richards. So Wildcats now actually motion out to the top of your screen here. Beautiful sideline camera right there shows the formation. Now the Wildcats will come back to a typical point after attempt formation. You never know what Coach Stephen Conway has under his sleeve as a special teams coordinator as the kick is up. And the kick is good. Share your score here at Siegel High School. Clarksville High School 14, the Stars 0. After a long methodical drive by the Wildcats is punched in by Caden Pledger. As we take another look at the run right here. Look at number 3, the quarterback for the Wildcats. Keeps it himself. Gets a block there by Padilla, lowers the shoulder, and is into the end zone for 6. So we know that Siegel High School likes to throw the football. They've been not as successful as they would like here to start. So we'll see their 2-minute offense as both teams have all 3 of their time, the Stars have all 3 of their timeouts. The Wildcats have 2. As Owen Richards, the sophomore for the Wildcats, will kick it off here with 59 seconds of play in the first half in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Richards' kick is fielded at the 10-yard line. This will be returned. This one down the sideline. As Josh Anderson misses his tackle. Richards misses tackle, and Jabari Ackery at the 25-yard line with a touchdown saving tackle. We saw him make that type of play last week at West Creek. Whenever he made that touchdown saving tackle last week against the Coyotes of West Creek High School, it resulted in no points as the Wildcats were able to continue the shutout there as they won a very commanding game 34-0. So they'll spot this ball at the 22-yard line of the Cats. So now 48 seconds for the Stars to look for their first points of the game. As Remkes, looks like the receivers went a little early.
False start Siegel.
And so it's going to be a false start against the Stars here. And not a good start to how you want to start this drive as they start off going 5 yards backwards. So it's going to be 1st and 15. So the Wildcats look to not allow any points here going into halftime. The Stars will receive the second half kickoff. So the Stars looking to go 2 for 1 here. Remkes will look to throw. Remkes going into the end zone. This ball deflected by number 14, Wyatt Wooten. Wyatt Wooten, a guy we've seen fly around the field all year, leading the Wildcats in interceptions with 3 coming into this ball game. Nearly had his hands on another one right there. So Wooten with the pass deflection there. It's now 2nd and 15 for the Stars. Remkes, this will be a give up the middle. That goes absolutely nowhere. Number 11, Michael Batts on the carry. As it looks like the Stars will call the first of their 3 timeouts. We'll take a timeout here as well. When we return, it's 3rd and 15 with 35 seconds left to play in the first half on Middle Tennessee Sports. Welcome back here to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's a 3rd and 15 as the Stars look to find their first points of the game. Running back goes in motion. Remkes to throw. Remkes has a man. That ball is caught in the middle of the field. Tackled there by a group of Wildcats led by Carter Pledger. On the reception there, number 10, Drew Holster. It's going to be 4th down here. It should be about 4th and 4 for the Stars. With 10 seconds left here, looks like the head coach trying to figure out, is he going to kick it here? He's going to call a timeout with 3 seconds. We'll see what he decides to do here. As it looks like he's going to send his field goal unit out there. I don't know about you guys at home. Me personally, I'm not a fan of this, as it is still a two-possession ball game. If you do kick this field goal and make it, yes, you do get the ball at half. However, a field goal here is essentially a turnover. Likely that there could be a fake possibility here to catch the Wildcats sleeping. As A.B. Tapia will kick things for the Stars. As now the Wildcats call timeout, trying to ice the kicker here. So Tapia will have to think just a little longer about this kick, as we are in a 14-0 ball game here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, at the campus of Siegel High School. It's a very extravagant high school here in Murfreesboro. As you can tell by the turf field, the light show that they have, not many high schools in the Tennessee area have a light show, as we certainly don't at the Hilda J. Richardson. However, that does not matter for the Cats here, as they have the lead. So now Tapia for the first points of the Stars in this ball game. As the kick is up. Kick is no good. So the Wildcats continue the shutout. At the end of the first half, Tapia's kick misses. Wildcats up 14, Siegel Stars 0. And when we return, it's the start of the second half. The Stars will start with the football here on Middle Tennessee Sports.
Time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? And this is where I grew up. I think the president fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking up. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I'm broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh, God, every memory of looking out the back door. They say somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. We said someday we'd find out how it feels to sing to more than just the steering wheel. Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. She's had a couple of kids since then. I haven't seen her since God knows when.
2025 record is titled Festivities. Siegel High School, proud music, your halftime entertainment, combination, Joseph Gibbs, Cameron Atkins, and Olivia Cleveland. And the Siegel High School marching band.
I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hand, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never was, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never would. Oh, no, no. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could. Sweet Caroline.
I've cheated and I've lied, I've broke down and I've cried. I've got nothing to hide no more. I've loved and I've hurt, I've broken people down with words, more grace than I deserve for sure. Known to be crazy, known to be wild. Mama had herself a little devilish child. Ain't no stranger to the troubles at my door. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life. Been every kind of loss that you can't find, but I got one thing right. Been the kind of guy girls mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong nights. Cause I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You. Through my pain, kept us patient while I changed. Never even crossed your mind to walk away. When I was getting crazy, reckless and wild, acting like my mama's little devilish child. It took a heart like yours to find its place. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life. Been every kind of loss that you can't find, but I got one thing right. Been the kind of guy girls mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong night. I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You. I I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. I got one thing right. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, and every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right. Been the kind of guy girls' mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong night. I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You, baby, I got one thing right. Baby, I got one thing. I got you. Baby, I got one thing. I got one thing right. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, and every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right.
Well, I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. Well, I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. Well, I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah. I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then.
Is this saying Siegel High?
They will receive this second half kickoff as it's Owen Richard, a sophomore, for the Wildcats. They kick things off here.
Looking at our first half here, score is 14-0 for your Wildcats here. Big donut for the Siegel Stars tonight. We had a couple turnovers for the Wildcats, and on the other side, on the opposing side,
It's a sky kick. Why this all Wildcats ball is kicked around. No official
Let's go.
We'll see who has the football.
Jabari Akers.
Jabari Ackery on the recovery.
Onside kick is recovered by Clarksville.
The officials are having a discussion at the 35-yard line. Not sure what they could be discussing here. The Stars already sent their defense out. That ball went about a mile high into the sky. Got the 10 yards that it needed for the Wildcats to touch it as it went off of the Stars player. Not sure what this. Oh! They're going to
And a flag down
Wildcats.
on the play.
It looks like it's going to be illegal touching against the Wildcats here.
A personal foul. Interference with the receiver. It'll be first down, Siegel.
It might have signaled for a clear catch here. And
For 3 generations, Middle Tennessee has trusted City Tile with their flooring needs. They offer tile, hardwood, carpet, linen, LVP, and more. Stop by City Tile in downtown Buckinghamshire. Their team of designers and installers bring your
Start to our second half of play.
Monday through Friday,
Ball
8 to
went
5, and
extremely high, but I don't see anybody with the fair catch signal.
And it also hit one of the Siegel players. Also, so
start the drive at the 40-yard line.
Wildcats would have the ball at the Stars' 35-yard line. However, it's a run up the middle.
Alabama with a carry. 8 yards.
As Albia on the carry is 7. It's now 2nd and 3 for the Stars.
they have a nice little back here, senior running back.
Running back goes in motion. Quarterback looking at this ball's intercepted. Intercepted by Carter Pledger. Carter Pledger.
He's down.
Intercepted.
He's down.
And then fumbled and recovered by Siegel.
It's a little rough 2 plays here, beginning the first half. We got a call back here, and then, wow.
It'll be 1st and 10 Siegel at the Clarksville 23.
Quarterback looking to throw deep downfield, has a man, incomplete.
Great defense.
How do I sound now?
Great defense there from number 2, Joshua Anderson.
There's a little bit of technical difficulties there. So the ruling was Carter Pledger fumbled after he intercepted the football. And so the Stars were gifted a free first down. However, it's a little bit behind from where they initially started the drive. Here's a give on the left side. Cutting it upfield is the running back. Pledger there on the tackle after a first down. There is a flag in the backfield here. We'll see what the flag is. It's going to be a hold against the Stars.
10 yards of replay, 2nd down.
So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty right there. You take another look at the replay from Carter Pledger.
Beautiful defense. He doesn't bite. Sees the ball, checks it down, gets his butt downfield here. We can see, watch here. And he is down. He was down, and he kind of came out as he rolled over.
So it's going to be 2nd and long for the Stars after an odd start to this second half of play.
Substitution for Jamarcus Watkins. Coming in is number 15, Jabari Acree.
Quarterback looking to throw, has a man in the flats. Tackle there made by Avari Galbraith as Ramkus completes the pass to Albea. Jamarcus Watkins is seen on the sideline, able to walk his injury off. His substitution at the top of your screen is number 15, Jabari Acree, who's made back-to-back touchdown-saving plays on special teams for the Wildcats. As quarterback looking to throw, he's going to look, has a man completed on the outright. We'll see where they spot this football. It's going to be close to enough to gain for the first down, and the change will move. So the Stars needed 14, get 15. And now we'll move the change. It's a first down. As now Remkus will give this one up the middle, cutting it to the left side of the field. Tackled in the backfield. Nate Parada out there, who we talked about earlier, came in for Max Cunningham last week as Max was dealing with a concussion. So Parada makes the tackle in the backfield. It's now 2nd and 11 for the Stars. Remkus gives this one up the middle, immediately met in the backfield. That's Caden Farrow. Had absolutely nowhere to go.
A guy I used to coach back when I used to play for him. He's just the guy that wants the ball. He wants to play. He wants the playing time. He's the guy that's going to go out there and get it for you. As you see here, we send pressure in there, and he gets in the backfield. He makes the running back, and that's a tackle for loss for number 16, Caden Farrow.
So now it's 3rd and long for the Stars. Remkus will look to throw. Looking, has a man on the out route completed. That ball is caught by Holster.
First down yardage.
That's going to be good for a Stars first down. As Siegel High School looking to find their first point of the ball game. Remkus, play action pass. Is sacked in the backfield. Was looking for his receiver, however, his receiver was trying to block. Just a miscommunication there by the offense. As we take another look at that one, look at the top of your screen. Looks like number 8 was his intended receiver here, guarded by Jabari Acker, who came to the game for the injured Jamarcus Watkins. Was just not expecting the ball there is Zeltner, the receiver. And unfortunately for the Stars, the quarterback goes down in the backfield. Now Remkus will look to throw. Looking to his right, chased out to his left. Remkus in trouble. Remkus tiptoes out of bounds. Oh, and a late hit called there on Max Cunningham. Just barely gave him the shoulder on the sideline.
Flag down on the play.
That's iffy. That's an iffy call right there.
Looks like they're going to have a conversation. This flag should be picked up here. We'll take another look at this. After Avori shoves him out of bounds, Max obviously pulls away from going full strength. We'll see what the call is here. It's going to be a personal foul against Max Cunningham. That's his first of the ball game. And so it's going to be, we'll see where they spot things here. It's going to be 3rd and medium for the Stars at the 17-yard line of the Cats. Remkus gets the play from the sideline. Remkus will look to throw. Remkus on the out route. That ball is complete. As Black on the reception there has enough for a Stars first down.
First and goal, Siegel.
And so now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line for the Stars. Remkus gives this one on the left side, breaking free into the end zone is Albia. That's the Stars' first touchdown of the ball game on the opening drive. A very wacky drive to start. As we thought the Wildcats were going to start after the onside kick attempt was initially recovered by the Cats. Fair Cats interference was called. Then an interception by Carter Pledger. He fumbles the ball at about the 40-yard line, and the Stars capitalize off of the mistake and end up into the end zone for 6. Now the extra point attempt is good by Tapia, and now it's a one-score ball game here. It's 14-7 in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. As now the Wildcats will get ready to come out onto the field. As just everything went in the way of the Stars' favor on that opening drive of the second half.
Now Gardner and Curtis Law are committed to achieving the best outcome possible.
So now the Wildcats get ready to receive this football. And now we have a little bit of a game on our hands. Now it's just a one-score game. Tapia to kick things off.
Charlie Davidson of John Jones Real Estate. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, please give
Wildcats really controlled the time of possession in the first half. That's the turnovers is what killed them. As you see, another fumble by the Wildcats. The turnovers still continue to be a problem for this Wildcats team. So Tapia gets ready to kick things off. It's Galbraith in the middle for the Wildcats returners. He kicks this one off. This one's going to be returned by Josh Anderson. Anderson at the 20, at the 25. Gets tackled at about the 28, maybe the 29-yard line. And so that's where the Wildcats will start things. The Wildcats had a lot of offensive success. As I said earlier, it was just the turnovers that would stall the drives. Let's see that now on offense here, the Wildcats can figure things out.
You know, we talk about it a lot. Just the little things matters a lot when it comes to this game of football. You gotta reach your keys. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know your stuff, and you gotta hold on to that ball.
As it's Padilla on the carry right there on the end-around handoff. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
2nd and 10.
Just under 7 minutes of play here in the third quarter at Siegel High School. As a late substitution for the Wildcats, that's Coley Reynolds at the top of your screen. Pledger hands this one up the middle. Pushing the pile right there.
For about 4.
For about 4 yards right there. Was Ellington. So now it's going to be 3rd and about 6 yards for the Wildcat offense here. Ellington stays in the game at running back, stands behind Pledger. Pledger will look to throw. Pledger rolling, gonna throw the deep ball, has a man, Coley Reynolds, and that ball is just a little overthrown right there. There is a flag in the backfield. It's gonna be a hold against the Wildcats. Siegel High School will decline this one and will take 4th and 6 instead of 3rd and 16. And so the Wildcats, for the first time tonight, will send out their punt unit.
It's a rough start for the Wildcats in this quarter here, and it's in this half. But we made some great defensive stops here. We had a pick 6 from number 44. I mean, we should have had an interception there from number 4, Carter Pleasure, as well. Amazing stops from Nate Parada.
As now this kick is off, fair caught at the 25 to 26-yard line. There is where Siegel High School will start their drive. And the Stars looking to tie things up here on this second drive for of the second half.
They are located in Murfreesboro and are proud to
And Siegel High School did not have a lot of success in the first half. They score on the opening possession of the second half, albeit after every call going in their favor. So now, it's going to be a pass. It's a screen. That's caught on the far sideline. Tackled immediately there by Jabari Ackery. We still haven't seen Jamarcus Watkins come back into the football game.
What a tackle there also from 21, Nate Parada. He is just a headhunter. He's looking for that ball. He wants the guy that's holding the ball too. So.
And now on the field, as you mentioned, Nate Parada, we see Max Cunningham and Nate Parada both on the field. As the Stars will look to throw once more. Pump faking is the quarterback. Quarterback rolling out to his right. He's going to tuck this one and run at the 20. Pushed out of bounds at the 24-yard line. I'll say he went out at the 23, so he'll go backwards there.
With the carry, pushed out of bounds after a loss of 2. Loss of 3. Third down, 13.
We see that from our sideline camera right there. Remkes on that rush, lost 3. Remkes will look to throw. He's under pressure. Elijah Ligon after him, and he'll just toss that ball down. That should be intentional grounding, and it will be.
Flag down on the play.
That should be intentional grounding. There's nobody in the area there. And his referee threw it right at the spot where he threw the ball down. And they're going to back this football out to where he threw it out.
On the play.
And it's going to be a loss down.
From the spot and a loss of down.
So it's going to be 4 and a country mile here for the Stars.
You got 10. Oh, wait, no, 11. You got 11. You got 11.
So now Tapia will punt for the Stars. There's a late substitution there. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Wildcats going to come after this punt. Clean punt right there. Fair caught by Rotel at the 45-yard line. And so that's where the Wildcats will start off in Star territory.
Tapia's kick is caught and down at the Siegel 44. Visit your neighborhood Hardee's to tackle hunger. Employees are serving up warm smiles from sunrise.
And so the Wildcats with phenomenal field position here to start things off on their second drive of the second half.
We'll head to Hardee's after the game for some business and nothing.
As Pledger hands this one off to Jamarcus Watkins. Jamarcus Watkins back onto the field after an injury, running towards the sideline. He'll get 2.
Carry just about 2 yards. Watkins on the carry.
And so the Wildcats will get a yard on that one.
Just like that.
As the Wildcats now right back onto the line of scrimmage. Ellington stands at the backfield behind Pledger. The give is to him. He's met immediately. He'll lose a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats as the Stars coming out of half. I found a new sense of motivation here, as it is just a 1-score game, as the Wildcats lead 14-7. As it's Ellington still in the backfield for the Wildcats. Pledger. It'll be a give to him. Ellington up the middle will get 4. And so it will be 4th and 6 for the Wildcats. As said earlier, head coach Isaac Selby likes to be aggressive whenever he gets into the opposing team's half of the field. So we'll see the offense stay out here. It's now Galbraith in the backfield. He'll stand to Pledger's. Oh, Pledger now will back up. He's going to punt this football here. Pledger absolutely boots this one into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they go for the pooch punt there, where the quarterback punts the football after lining up as if they were going to go for it. And the Stars offense will take over at the 20-yard line.
All right, this is really good situational football here. Listen, we're kind of in a dogfight here. We're up 7-0, but we're in a dogfight with this team here. This team has had 2 great possessions here on offense and defense to stop us get off the field. We struggle to try to get this ball moving a little bit on this last possession. But this is where the Wildcats need to be disciplined. We can't be jumping off sides. We can't be missing keys, missing tackles. We need to make tackles in the backfield, missing tackles for losses.
As Alveo on the carry is tackled by Carter Pledger. He'll have enough for a first down. So now the ball spotted at the 30-yard line as Remkes brings his guys back up to the line of scrimmage. Remkes gives this one on the right side, looking for somewhere to go. That hold came all the way from center field.
Alveo with the carry for step 6, flag on the play.
As the umpire there is able to see the holding call way in the, standing at the Clarksville High 45.
Holding against Siegel.
So Siegel High School with another penalty here. It's going to be first and 20 here from the 20-yard line. So the Stars now behind the sticks on first down. Remkes hands this one up on the left side. Tackled there by Max Cunningham in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 2. It's now 2nd and 22 for the Stars. Take another look at this one right here. Look at the middle of your screen, number 44, Max Cunningham, instantly in the backfield and is there for the TFL. Now the Stars back up to the line of scrimmage. Remkes will look to throw. Remkes looking, has a man. That ball is caught on the near sideline at the 30-yard line. So some of the penalty yardage back right there. It's now 3rd and 10 for the Stars.
Make that 11, 3rd down 11.
As number 10, Drew Hostler, on the reception. It's 3rd and long. Remkes quickly up to the line. Remkes will look to throw once more. Remkes, that ball is short. And so the Stars will send out their punt team after the incompletion there. So Tapia back out there to punt things off. As we've seen, this will now be our 3rd punt of the second half in the 3rd quarter. Just a little over a minute left to play, a minute and a second. This ball nearly is blocked as Rotel gets away from this one, and it's going to take a bounce at the 42-yard line. So that's where the Wildcat offense will take things off. As we've seen 3 punts here to start. And we're under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. at Siegel High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, about an hour and a half drive from Clarksville High School. As we had a little bit of a late kickoff as the head coach, Isaac Selke, was on the second bus that was late to arrive to Siegel. It's now Pledger. He'll keep this one. He'll tuck it and run. He'll pass midfield.
Quarterback keeper. Get down in on the tackle.
He'll get 7 there.
Gain of 8. Picking out 2.
Maybe a gain of 8 as it's going to be second and short upcoming for the Wildcats. Galbraith in the backfield behind Pledger. Formation for the Wildcats here. Watkins comes in motion. It's going to be a pitch to Padilla. Padilla tackled immediately in the backfield by the Stars. Delvion Ewing on the tackle. It's going to be a loss of 5. And that's the final play of the third quarter. Your score currently, Clarksville High School 14, Siegel High School 7. When we return, it's a third down for the Wildcats here on Middle Tennessee Sports.
We're going to be having the Charlie.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie,
Welcome back here to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's an end-around handoff to Jamarcus Watkins, who's met in the backfield as the Stars tackle Jamarcus Watkins in the backfield, and the Wildcats will send on their punt team. So now, if the Wildcats do elect to punt this football here, you never know with Stephen Conway, the special teams coordinator for the Wildcats, what he has up his sleeve here. It will be 4 straight punts to start the second half. If things have stalemated here in a 14-7 ball game in the fourth quarter of play. His kick is blocked. However, this will take a Clarksville High roll to the 40-yard line, as this Siegel defender was able to get a hand on that football.
This time, I'd like to introduce you to the 2025-26 High School.
So with 11 minutes and 6 seconds to play at the 40-yard line, the Stars offense will take over. If you're just now joining us here, I'm Aiden Davis, joined here with Jonathan Bowie. We did have a little bit of a late kickoff. We had a fly in to deliver the game ball from a helicopter, which pushed kickoff back 30 minutes. And then the second bus was also late, which carried head coach Isaac Shelby for the Wildcats. So if you're here late night with us, welcome in. As you find yourself in a 14-7 ball game in the fourth quarter with just under 11 minutes to play after a short rest there by the Stars for a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8. On the carry there was Albia. He's been the workhorse back for the Stars so far. He scored the only touchdown for the Stars offense. As quarterback will look to throw. He'll pump. He's going to continue to look to throw. As a receiver, and that ball nearly intercepted by Nate Prada. Read the quarterback's eyes phenomenally right there. Prada right there is going to go down as a pass deflection. Had his mitts on that football on the diving attempt right there. That would have shifted momentum here in the fourth quarter. Siegel High School will stay on offense here. It's a 3rd and long for the Stars.
Since I said this earlier in the year, Wildcats need to get off the field on 3rd down here. We need to get off the field here.
Remkes will look to throw. Remkes looking to his right. He'll roll to his right. Has a man, has a first down. Declan Black on the reception has enough for a Stars first down as they pass midfield right there. As Remkes hustling his guys to the line of scrimmage. Remkes will give this one off. Met immediately in the backfield, though. Led there by Ovari Galbraith. Elijah Ligon with the cleanup duty. And so the Stars will lose 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for Siegel High School. Albia on the carry there as he stands to the right of Remkes. Remkes
Flags on the play.
with flags on the play here. We'll see who this is on. It's going to be an offside against the Wildcats there. Hard count. Got the Wildcat pitcher to jump. And so now it will be 2nd and 7 for the Stars. Looks like both of the blitzing linebackers for the Wildcats were offsides. Call it on whichever one you would like. As Remkes will look to throw on 2nd and 7. Rolling out to his right. Looking. He's going to tuck this one and run. Max Cunningham, though, meets him there. Dragging the defender forward. Has just enough for a first down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see. Looks like Cunningham grabbed a hold of the face mask there. Just a one-on-one situation, Remkes versus Cunningham. And Remkes wins this matchup. So it will be a face mask against the Wildcats. That's on Max Cunningham. So now Siegel knocking on the doorstep of the red zone as that ball is placed at the Cats' 22-yard line. It's been all Stars here to start this second half action. Remkes will keep it himself. Remkes met there by Carter Pledger on the short rush. Gain of 6.
Second and 4.
It's going to be 2nd and 4 for Siegel High School. 8:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter in a 14-7 ball game in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Remkes looking for the play from the sideline here. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen here. Remkes will look to throw. Remkes wanted to low into the end zone, forced out to his left. Remkes throws this ball out of bounds.
That ball incomplete.
We'll see if there's anybody in the intended area and if they made it past the line of scrimmage. It looks like it did. So it will be 3rd and 4. No, there comes a penalty. They're going to say that there's nobody in the intended area. That's the 3rd time we've seen Remkes just dump it off to nobody. And it's intentional grounding. It's going to be a loss of a down, and it's going to be at the spot of the foul. They've already moved the down marker back as the Siegel High offense stays at where it would have been at. As the white hat is having a discussion here. As it is intentional grounding. No, an eligible man downfield is the call. As one of those linemen got upfield. So no loss of down here. However, it is second and forever for the Stars. Oh, they do call a loss of down here. So it's going to be third and extremely long. Complete. Met immediately at the catch point, though, by corner Pledger, and he is fired up. It will be 4th and 15 here.
That should have definitely been a flag there, right there. That's unsportsmanlike. Number 2, he just took the ball back at the distance, trying to see if he was trying to get a flag there.
So Siegel High School has to go for this here as it's a touchdown ball game with just under 7:30 left to play. The biggest play of the game so far for the Clarksville High School defense. Remkes will look to throw. He's chased out to his left. Ligon running after him. Remkes. This ball falls incomplete. And the Wildcats will take over at the 30-yard line here. The game's not quite over yet. There is still 7 minutes of play left in the 4th quarter. As we take another look right here, immediate pressure there by Elijah Ligon, the senior for the Wildcats. As Remkes forced to throw off balance right there. And now if you're the Wildcat offense, what you want to do here is run the football, string together a couple of first downs, and leave as little, if no time left for the Siegel High offense for the rest of this game. Pledger gives this one up the middle. That's Ellington. Ellington still going. He'll get 5. And that's a good start to the Wildcat drive. It's going to be 2nd and 5 now for the Wildcats. As the clock continues to run here. Siegel High School does have all 3 of their timeouts. So Wildcats not hurrying to snap this football here. It's Ellington still in the backfield behind Pledger. Pledger will give this one up the middle to Ellington. He's met right at the line of scrimmage there. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats.
Seems here both of our backs for the Wildcats are both still in the game here.
It's Ellington behind Pledger. Galbraith at that wing position. Pledger will keep this one himself. He's going to put his shoulder down and run. He's got enough for the first down. Breaks through past midfield. And has enough for the first down. As we take a look from the sideline view, the quarterback, Caden Pledger, keeps this one himself.
Like I said, this is a two-way quarterback here now. He can sling that thing, and he also can scramble now. Listen, that boy got a little bit of speed on him too. Great run, number 3.
As the Wildcat offense crosses midfield here. As it's a condensed formation at the bottom of your screen. And it's an end-around give to Galbraith. Galbraith puts his shoulder down, keeps his feet turning. He won't go down. And it's a gain of 9 on first down and a late flag after whistles were blown.
There he goes 9 yards. Flag down on the play.
Initial look is that it's going to be against Galbraith as he comes off the field. We'll see what the referees say here.
What it seemed there was, it's just when you're getting stuck in that pile, it might be hard to hear that whistle though. I mean, I guess when you start seeing guys pull off the running back there and just kind of see him just stop running, you should just get your hand off of him at that point and not make him push away, you know, so.
Obviously, the Stars trying to strip at that football, probably trying to punch that ball out. As they're walking this backwards, it's going to be a personal foul against the Wildcats. It's going to be good enough for a first down after the Galbraith run. So the flag will occur. No, they say not after the run. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 here after the run. 2nd and 16, excuse me. As it's Ellington in the backfield behind Pledger. Reynolds at the bottom of your screen, Pledger at the top. It's going to be an end around give to Smith. Dawson Smith gets 5 there. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 here as the Wildcats cross midfield once more on this drive. Big 3rd down here for the Wildcat offense as they look to continue to chew the clock here. Already just about 3 minutes of possession on this drive. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. It's going to be an end around give to Watkins. Watkins cuts into midfield, cuts it to the outside at the 30, 25, 20, 15, makes a man miss at the 16, pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And so Marcus Watkins, Mr. Reliable for the Wildcat offense on the biggest play of the game so far, gets the first down. Take another look at that right there by Watkins. As it's going to be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. A touchdown here would just about seal it for the Wildcats in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Pledger up to the line now. Galbraith in the backfield behind him. Condensed formation for the Wildcats. It's going to be a keeper by Pledger. He's going to pitch this one to Smith. Smith puts his shoulder down, gets 4, maybe 5 there. He went out of bounds, so the clock will stop. Another look right here off the beautiful sideline camera that we have. There's number 12, Dawson Smith, just received that pitch right there by Pledger. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. It's going to be a give up the middle to Galbraith. Galbraith met immediately at the line of scrimmage. They'll maybe get 2, and the Stars will call their first timeout here with 2:58 left to play in the 4th quarter, so we'll take a timeout as well. When we return, it's going to be 3rd and goal for the Wildcats here on Middle Tennessee Sports.
I know you moved on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old. Watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when 2 hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when 2 hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other.
Welcome back here to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's 3rd and goal for the Wildcats. As Watkins comes in motion, trying to get the Stars defense to jump. It's going to be a give. No, Pledger keeps it himself. Pledger is into the end zone for a touchdown. Caden Pledger, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the ball game.
He's running like a man tonight.
Caden Pledger lowers the shoulder into the end zone. As Caden Pledger makes this now a 2-score ball game. Richards now on to kick the extra point. Pledger, the hold, the kick is, looks like the hold was bad, would have been blocked. So now your score, Clarksville High School 20, Siegel High School 7, as it looks like there's an injured player on the field. As Owen Richards is the injured Wildcat player. We're going to take a step aside here on Middle Tennessee Sports. Hopefully he is okay.
Okay, we're here. We're here.
As we welcome you back in here to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, as you can hear a pen drop at Siegel High School, as Owen Richards, the sophomore kicker for the Wildcats, as it was a missed kick, well, it was a bad kick, hold, as he is okay, as he is standing up right now. He's with his family on the field. As now he's smiling, as Owen Richards will be okay, as he receives a standing ovation here from the Siegel High School. He walked up under his own power here, as it was a really scary moment when he went down. As you saw on the broadcast, both teams decided to meet at the 50-yard line and say a prayer for him, as now he's greeted by his teammates. And so we're going to take another break here. When we return, we'll have more action. The Wildcats will kick things off in a 7-20 ball game here on Middle Tennessee Sports. After the scary couple of moments here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Owen Richards looks like he'll be all right. The kicker for the Wildcats, obviously he's not going to come back into the football game. It's going to be Max Cunningham to kick things off. It's a 7-20 ball game here with just under 3 minutes to play here at Siegel High School. As Cunningham kicks this one, a dribbler on the ground. It's going to roll all the way to the 13-yard line, and a knee will be taken right there. And so that's where the drive will start for the Stars, as prayers go out to Mr. Richards and his family, as thankfully he was able to get up under his own power and was able to walk off to the side with his family in his arms. He's able to hug all of his teammates. And it's a phenomenal display of sportsmanship here at Siegel High School, as we got to see both teams meet at the 50 and say a prayer for the young man.
That's what sportsmanship is like right there.
And so now it's a new quarterback into the ball game for the Stars. That's number 6, Carson. Quentin Carson is now into the game. It looks like he'll stay into this ball game, as Remkes, who started things off for the Stars here, has thrown an interception tonight. Hasn't been the most efficient. Now Carson, he'll keep this himself. Carson met at the line of scrimmage there by Max Cunningham. So now it's going to be 3rd and short for the Stars. It'll be about a yard, maybe a yard and a half to get the first down. If you take another look at that sideline camera right there, Max Cunningham stopping the first down. Under 2 minutes to play here. Carson's going to hand this one off, pushing the pile forward. good enough for a first down, as it looks like Siegel High School will call timeout right here. So we'll take a break in Murfreesboro, Tennessee as well. When we return, there's 1:34 left. It's a first down for the Stars on Middle Tennessee Sports.
But the trainer was like, she was like, with his neck. They tried to say, like, you can run she was like,
Carson now will look to throw. Carson will dump this one up to his running back off of his hands, and that pass falls incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 for the Stars. That's Batch, the intended receiver there, just off the fingertips. So now 2nd and 10 for Siegel High School. Carson just came into the game on this drive for the Stars. As he'll look to throw, it's going to be a screen pass. That ball is caught. Cutting it upfield is the receiver. He'll get 6. That's Holster there. As we go under 1:15 left to play, it's 3rd and 3 for the Stars. Carson gets the play from the sideline. It's a trips formation at the bottom of your screen. Carson will hand this one up the middle. We'll see will they spot this. This could be a gain of 1 here. So it's going to be 4th and about 1.5 yards.
Just for 2, 4th down 1.
They'll give him 1. They'll give him 2 here. So it's going to be 4th and 1. Carson will keep it himself, and Caden Farrow meets him in the backfield, and that should do it for the Wildcats. However, flags fly there at the end of the play. Looks like it was some extracurriculars there.
Flag down on the play.
Seems like a lot of bickering from number 2 tonight. A lot of bickering tonight.
We take another look at this right here. So Caden Farrow met the running back in the backfield. He did not reach the line to gain here. So Caden Farrow off the edge. So runner was short. As we look to see what the white hat calls here. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct going both ways. Those penalties are going to offset. And it's going to be a first down for the Wildcats here. As the Wildcat offense will come out here, need this one out with 31 seconds left as they look to come back home to the 931 area code and the beautiful Hilda J. Richardson Field with a 20-7 victory over the Stars of Siegel High School.
And that's another win for the Wildcats this week. Like Aiden said, we're going to be back at the house next week on Thursday again against another team we haven't seen often, is Shelbyville High School. Wildcats going into that game just need to read their keys, all right? We've got this region win. We got another region game coming up, and we just need to go ahead and win this one off. End it off right there, going into fall break, come back. We've got a big time game against Antioch. Undefeated Antioch in the 6A region right there. So
with that, Caden Pledger knees it out. Your final score here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Siegel High School 7, Clarksville High School 20. As we ask you to stick around here for our post-game interview conducted by the phenomenal Ethan Schmidt. I'm Aiden Davis, that's Jonathan Bowie. Thanks so much for listening. For so long from Middle Tennessee Sports.
I guess like there was like a lot of that calls and that kind of like it definitely.
Well, Coach Shelby, it was a long journey for you to get here today. Probably the weirdest year that we've had in a lot of different things. We go to a new team in Rutherford County, and you made it in legitimately before the first play was even called. Tell us a little bit about your day today.
Well, the bus went to Siegel instead of Clarksville. The one bus came to Clarksville and the other went to Siegel, which was interesting. And then they came to Clarksville to pick us up and then brought us to Siegel. Now we're going back to Clarksville, so I may have to get fuel at some point. But definitely riding that second bus is different from the first bus.
You got here and you saw your team come out in the first half and play lights out really there. Good, What did you see going right from your team? I think we played really well. I think there were some ups and downs in that game. There were some chances we had to really extend it, and we didn't really do that. But they fought through. They had adversity. It's the kind of win that we'll need later in the year when it's time to have a big one. You talked about that in the huddle after the game. You told the team this is one of those games that's going to stick out on the resume for us because this isn't one of those Clarksville teams anymore. You went down to Rutherford County. You played against a really good Class 6 Region 3 team. What does this victory mean for your team? A Montgomery County team beating the Rutherford County team is a big deal. Just look around this place. It's amazing. You know what I mean?
it's just a big deal. Proud of the kids. We got to get them back and get them to go to school tomorrow.
Absolutely. You got Shelbyville next week, and I mean, obviously Shelbyville. What do you have planned for the Eagles?
I don't know. We got to get on the huddle and figure it out.
All right,
I know they have really good back.
Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
I'm glad you're able to make it here.
Yeah, me too.
A little
I
worried
know.
for a second on who was going to make the play calls tonight. We didn't know until legitimately he walked in on the field right before it. But again, the Clarksville Wildcats, they improved to 5-2 on the season. They're still 4-0 in region play, still inching towards that battle in a couple weeks with Antioch. But next week, the Wildcats, they return home. Hallelujah. We'll be back home next week as we face off against the Shelbyville Central Eagles. But for our broadcast here for Middle Tennessee Sports, Mr. Greg, Miss Sarah, and of course Aiden and Jonathan, I'm Ethan Schmidt saying so long from Rutherford County. We hope that you join us again next week.